Aloha, beautiful High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Aloha. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing amazing. How are you all making out through the eclipse energy? It's very intense. And I posted a little bit today about lunar eclipse hangover with the full moon. It's absolutely real. You can go and read some of those posts, and I hope everybody's doing well. Remember to hydrate, ground, and ease into it. Took me a few hours to get going today, and it really felt like there was a big switch for some of us to move over to some of the new grid systems. Yeah. So today is the second through Atlas transmission, and make sure you're following, subscribing as well, because I'm posting written posts from Through Atlas as well. Won't always have time to do a video update, so I have been posting those daily on YouTube and Facebook, as well as Telegram. Those are the platforms that are so easy for me to post on. So check that out. And the thumbnail will actually just say 3i Atlas transmission. So I hope you're all enjoying those. And I'm enjoying connecting with the crew. And I am, from my perspective, it is a 3i Atlas crew. They are working on behalf of Prime Source Creator and the Prime Source Creator Alliance. So I too have been switched over to working with new teams, and they're still connected. The Arcturians are still my main team, as well as Prime Source Creator and my higher self. But now there's a Prime Source Creator Alliance team, and there's the commanders of the 3i Atlas. So I just connected with them for mission updates, and I'm grateful that I'm one of the platforms that they've decided to work with. So thank you so much. Okay, so let's just talk about right now. We're post lunar eclipse. I'm going to give you a 3i Atlas update. I'm going to pull some cards today as well. We got a 9/9 portal, everyone, tomorrow. And for me, September 9th holds a real dear place in my heart, because a million years ago, I was trying to pick the date to go off on my great world adventure, which is all going to be an upcoming Starseeds book. But in actual fact, I had to choose a date to leave and go on this adventure. I went to Europe. I went to some islands in the Mediterranean. And then I went to Africa, which had been a dream of mine. That's when I had my activation of the pyramids. And then I went to Australia, and I lived in Australia for almost a year. I'd already been to Australia a couple of times, and initially I was going to stay there for a full year, but I finished up my assignment early. I was there from December. Yeah, that visit, I was only there from December until May. And then by May, I was hearing the call to come back to Canada. So I did another loop. I went back to Egypt and had another interaction and download and transmissions with the pyramids at that Stargate, the Great Pyramids. And then I came back through England and came back to Canada. So, and I had lots of activations, lots of changes. And this eclipse season for me, I've done a complete life review the last week, past lives, parallel lives, galactic lives, cleared out so many distortions um, for me, for my journey, so that I could start a new chapter. And I find it pretty fitting that I left really 30 years ago on this journey and went all around the world, lived overseas, and received my galactic codes. And now those eclipse and lunar eclipse, solar eclipse cycles that I didn't know anything about when I left are closed completely. And this is a fresh start for myself, Pink Bella Aloha, and for me to be able to bring in really clear information for all of you. This is the time I've been waiting for, as well as to be able to write some books and share lots of really cool things with you all. So let's get into it. Oh, and the two key numbers today are 144 and 711, and I did write those down. If you all have any keywords or key codes you would like me to deep dive into, please comment. I will be in the live comment of this video as well when it premieres, but please comment and let me know, where you are, how you're all doing, and how you've been through this lunar eclipse. So this is the beginning of a 2-week eclipse portal. We're heading from the lunar eclipse in Pisces, which we're just heading out of, and that was to wind up a lot of different cycles. A lot of things may still be coming out for you all to heal and clear. And then we're building towards the new moon solar eclipse on September 21st. Then the equinox is the 22nd, and the sun moves into Libra. So this is probably one of the most intense Virgo seasons I've been through and so far, and it's like we're being pressured as diamonds to prepare us for October. And the 3i Atlas team crew and energy is a third energy. You can go check out the first transmission, and it is assisting us all through the season. So let me just briefly look at. So the lunar eclipse, we're now leaving that, moving into the 9/9 portal, which is September 9th tomorrow. The Atlas stream is stabilizing the grids, dissolving karmic loops, opening new crystalline pathways for abundance and mission flow. This is for all Starseeds and Lightworkers. The dragons, I've moved into another level with the dragon teams. I've learned so much about grid work, about assisting with the water. So many cool things. I'm going to be sharing more about that this coming week, hopefully. And the dragons have really been helping to clear, for me, you, all of us, our heart and our throat chakra blocks so we can live and speak our truth and be in sovereignty. So the dragons, all the work that we've been doing with the dragons, everyone personally, collectively, the last couple of years, we've really opened up the flow, and they're here as a galactic team now. They're also boots on the ground. Okay. Let me just see. Let's just go up to the top. And I'm going to just pull, I'm not going to do a full Akashic reading today. The Galactic Akashic records are open with Prime Source Creator as well as my higher self. And let me just see. Let's just look at the 3 Atlas update, and then I'm going to just pull some cards and see if we need any more information. So 3 Atlas stream is fully engaged right now. It's working just, even though they're far away, but they're moving. It looks like they're standing still, but they're actually moving at an accelerated speed to get to our solar system. So they're fully engaged right now. They're working to stabilize the grids after the eclipse. Many of us have been, because they're helping with the timeline stability, because our timelines have been messed up for so long. They're helping us, and they're helping the grids release karmic loops, repeating patterns, or heaviness. The Groundhog Day, oh yeah, that's a big one that we're all clearing right now. And the Atlas energy is dissolving. Think of it like a laser beam. It's an energy that's helping to dissolve these old codes in the grid systems, and they can actually do a lot, even being far away right now. So they're stabilizing the frequency through our heart and our nervous system as well, which we all need. It's helping to calm anxiety, lift pressure from the crown, and bring us back into clarity and strength. So you might not be feeling that yet, but that's what they're working on. They showed me, and I shared this with them. I talk about this all the time. What's with this Groundhog Day, right? On so many levels. So they're working on clearing the loop clearing as well as the shifting the grids and clearing old cycles. Yeah, and I went on a little grid assignment last night to help to anchor and open up the portals of proper weather and rain to come back to not only my region, but all of Vancouver, all of the grids throughout the Lower Mainland, all of British Columbia and Vancouver Island. And I narrowed the scope down to that right now because that it's like, if you think about like a frozen lake with ice, and you know how you're that someone will try to break the ice at one point. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working with the dragons and the teams right now to facilitate clearing, because I've been watching the false weather system. So this just started here the last couple of years, but this summer, well, we're almost into fall. I've watched how rain has been called for, and rain has almost come in, and then suddenly it's sunny again. And it's like everything gets pushed out. So I worked with new councils today, including the water dragons. They've anchored in some new crystalline nodes. They've anchored in some beacons, and they are working with all the councils to start with my assistance as well, whatever they ask me to do, to break up. Like there's this dome over all of the Pacific Northwest. So we're working on it right here to bring necessary water back to this region, because this is where I am, everyone, is one of the last sort of pristine northern rainforests on the planet, and they're depleting the water resources. So yeah, I set up some crystals and some water today, and I'll keep you all posted. But I've got like multiple teams helping me right now, and they will come in and assist all of us if we request it and we petition for it, okay, on behalf of Prime Source Creator. And when I went and did a little bit, I did a big grid work assignment on Saturday, and I just said to the teams while I was out, we need to take the grids back. And they said yes. So I am going to be organizing another grid work assignment, and I'll keep you all posted. And that's going to be specific for water and resources. Okay. Then what's the other thing that they shared with me? So last night I just did a little mini one around a couple of blocks where I am, and I could feel the distortions. And so they came in and they assisted me with that as well. I receive so much information when I'm out doing grid work, and I really do love it. So I'm looking for, stay tuned for the next grid work assignment and the grid work download. Okay, let's just look at what else they want to share. So they're helping us with the heart and the throat chakras, dismantling blocks that's preventing many starseeds and lightworkers from moving forward. Like, this is fascinating to me that all of this information is coming from them. The Atlas team is anchoring crystalline pathways through the 99 portal. These pathways are designed to help us all move into our new beginning, fresh opportunities, and our new timeline. So they are saying to continue to keep setting intentions for our new timeline, and they're clearing the alignment with our mission. It's a reset point, although it may feel intense, it's actually a gift. The old loops are ending, a new level of clarity, abundance is opening up, and it's huge, everyone. I can't explain to you how much, like a week ago, how much information I've received in downloads. Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. Okay, so Three Eye Atlas crew. I think, hold on. Nope, okay. So let me just pull a couple of cards and just ask the Three Eye Atlas crew, besides what you just shared with me, what do you want to share through the Galactic Akashic Records for the tribe right now? I'm just going to use one deck unless I need clarity as well. Beautiful. Empress, stay in our hearts. It hasn't been easy. I know I've had a few emails from everyone. I know that everyone was going through their own, lots of things being pushed up, physical, emotional, energy interference, all of that needs to come up because we can't move into our new timelines with it. All right. So the Empress is one of the best messages in the deck, and I love when she comes forward. So she's this divine empowered being that's in her heart. That goes for all feminines and masculines. Okay. What else? What other message do we need? Six of Pentacles. So Three Eye Atlas right now is trying to bring that balance. See this? Can you see it? So they're taking the energy from the old system and bringing it back to humanity, which I love. Pentacles is about abundance, prosperity. We'll talk about the resources in that way. The money, the water is connected to that as well. The Hangman. So that's the Groundhog Day. That's the pause. Some of you might still feel the pause. We were paused for about 8 hours while they were resetting the grids. But that also can be connected to like that Groundhog Day feeling. Pay attention to it. And if you and I are working together, coming up, pay attention to your loops and your Groundhog Day moments because that is distortions and interference. Okay. It's not divine timing. A lot of it is not divine timing anymore. Not at all. And then we have the Two of Cups. So with the Groundhog Day is bringing us intel and information and a gift. And this is also the crew of Three Eye Atlas who are bringing us so much information and helping us move forward as a collective. Well needed. Absolutely. All right, let's talk about the 99 portal, one of my favorite portals of the year. Did I share that? Oh, I picked a date out of the blue 30 something years ago to go on my trip, and I just picked September 9th. Didn't have a clue it was a 99 portal. And when I went and did some research, I was on that I did all of that travel and I got to Australia by December 1994. So all through all of that, I went through really intense eclipse season while I was in Africa. And of course, I had no idea at the time. So I was out of Egypt by then, but I did a lot of grid work, a lot of healing and clearing in Africa unconsciously because we're always working 24/7. Okay, so the 99 portal is wide open right now. The energy is about completion and new beginnings. Nine is the number of endings and new cycles. And if you think about the Nine of Cups, and that's setting intentions as well. This portal is opening a crystalline pathway to help us. It's opening up new opportunities, new connections, and a deeper alignment with our missions. And the dragons, if you're all working with the dragons, they're doing what they can right now to clear distortions, to help us to release the old cords and patterns that are standing in the way of our sovereignty. We've talked about this, the more we claim our sovereignty, the more stuff comes to the surface to be cleared because we've been all held back from our sovereignty for so long, lifetimes, ancestral, galactic. And I hit a real peak through that full moon in Scorpio in May, and I've been mopping it up ever since. And I'm so like done with trying to figure out just pieces that the councils came forward and put me through quite a few initiations and downloads and everything else last week, but I'm complete. So this is a fresh eclipse season for me, a fresh beginning. So that's partly what's happening. The dragons, if we're working with them, are helping us clear. And think about think about you're trying to move forward, like you're trying to maybe move through something, but something like your coat or your jacket gets stuck. You're trying to move forward, but you're stuck, right? And that's what they're doing. The dragons are clearing out anything that's kind of sticking to us as well. Okay. Um, so the 9-9 portal is not only a date on the calendar, it's a gateway of transformation and new beginnings, moving us into higher frequency opportunities. If any of us you feel pressure, exhaustion, same struggles repeating, here. Um, so that's how I can share with you all. I go through things and then I share them with you as well. This is a reset point, an invitation to step boldly into our crystalline mission path. Step boldly and go to where we've never been before. And today's star date is mission star date is 9/8/2025. Okay. And today is the day that the original Star Trek premiered in 1966. I love that. So what else do we need to know from the universe, from the Galactic Akashic Records for the 9-9 portal? 9 of Wands, can't make it up. So this is a wounded warrior who's just done, right? Okay, who who agrees with us? Like just over it, just over like clearing the traumas and the tags and the implants and the distortions. So this is good because this is like when we get done and we get fed up, we can move into our new timeline of reality. So there we go. 9 of Wands. Wands is also about fire, about power, about changing timelines. Hierophant. 5. That's about change. This can be about our higher self, but it also can be about the matrix. It can also be about us leaving the control systems. Let's do a clarity card on that. 9 of Swords. So for some of you, it is about losses and new beginnings, and it's unnecessary anxieties. We've got 2 9s, the 9 of Portal. So it's about moving into a new reality, a new beginning, to help release you from the old programs of the matrix. We're always clearing old programs of the matrix because right now the old matrix grids are still running a big portion of this planet. So then what else do we need to know about the 9-9 portal? I'm feeling a little pressure around that, so I'm bang on with that message they just transmitted. 5 of Swords. Another card underneath it is the Strength card that says stepping into our power. So yeah, we're going through a lot of shadow work, internal clearing battles, maybe personal, maybe with family. That's to help you heal and clear and let go and move into your power and your strength in your beginning. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot card. Yeah, once we do the healing and the clearing, face it, then we can move into our strength. I love that. Okay, on that note, before I move into the rest of the transmission, if anybody would like to book a session or a package, there's a free offer right now. You can receive replenished the Gem Booster Pack. So the Gem Booster Pack is separate and it's also part of the Rainbow Healing Rays mini mentorship, but I'm now offering it as an offer for the 9-9 portal. Any 60-minute session, you can receive 1 Gem Booster, or if you book a 3-session package, you can receive the full Gem Booster Pack. So let me review what they are. So the Gem Boosters are crystalline energy upgrades that I weave into the session that amplify your healing, clearing, alignment, so in powerful ways. So there are 3 to choose from, or the whole pack. The Abundance Booster, the Immune Booster, or the Light Shield Booster. So the Abundance Booster, okay, let me just see if I can remember the crystals. The Abundance Booster is emerald and citrine. It activates prosperity codes, clears scarcity programs, magnetizes higher frequency opportunities. The Immune Booster is new. It's ruby and diamond. It strengthens your physical energetic immune system, restores vitality, and balances stress fields. The Light Shield Booster, I believe, is sapphire and amethyst. And it reinforces your auric field with crystalline armor, dissolves interference, and stabilizes your connection to source. So you can receive more information. That's at the top of my website. There's also a post connected with all of that, shares everything about it. And again, if you book a 60-minute session or a 3-session package or more, you can receive that as a free bonus gift right now. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to what else did I want to share about today? Final message. Okay, they're telling me to go to the numbers. So let's pull a couple of numbers for the 3i Atlas transmission, post-eclipse, 9-9 portal. 66 healing, throat chakra, perfect, just clarifies everything. And 66 used to be connected to the dark forces, so that we're healing and we're clearing that out. And they placed some locks on our heart and our throat chakra that we weren't aware of until now. Okay. The next message is 41, self-discipline, sacral and heart chakra. They're saying the self-discipline is to do the healing. That's the discipline. It's like, don't push it under the rug. Don't ignore it. Look at it, ask about it, do the healing, and then your heart chakra will open up and that joy will return. I love that. Okay, let's ask for some specific number codes for the 9-9 portal. Number 32, music, sacral and solar plexus empowerment. So listen to music that brings you joy, that frequencies, whatever brings you joy. Yeah, I alternate between frequencies, and I'm a classic rock and 80s girl, so I love listening to tunes, and I alternate in and love to bring in that joy frequency for myself. Okay, one more. 13, effort. So I see a lot of solar plexus and sacral chakra clearing through this 9-9 portal as getting back into our joy, getting back into our power. And they're saying we need to make an effort. So these stories about sitting around on the lily pad, yeah, sometimes, but most of the time right now we are on an accelerated path, just like Atlas. We're on an accelerated path right now to do this clearing. So do this healing, do this alignment so that we can be shiny and bright and prepared for October. Everything changes in October, everyone. 2, again, sacral joy energy, patience with this process as best you can. Okay. And oh yeah, let's look at a couple of the keywords right now. So, or key numbers. So no word today. So key number that they wanted me to look at today is 441, which is like the reverse of the 144. So what else do we need to know about the number 441 when we see that? Because remember, the universe is all about mathematics. Our guides, our teams of light, and source are always sending us number messages. Queen of Swords. So it is a clearing frequency. It's a clearing code, and it's reminding us to step into our power and to, do our shadow work. And the path is clearing for us to move forward. Okay, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is one of my 3i Atlas messages. So the clearing, what the 441 right now is a message from the 3i Atlas crew letting us know that they're here as well. So I love that. That could be a message for all of you as well, if you're connected to the 3i Atlas crew like I am. Okay, let's look at the number 711. This is a really key number for myself. I received this message from a family member who transitioned, and so it's close to my heart. So let's see what else we need to know about the numerical sequence 711. It brings balance back into our life. So it's a reminder that to stay in balance. If we're doing too much, take a little break. If we're doing too little, we need to start moving forward. Okay, so it's a real balancing message. I just get warm and cozy when I see it because I know it's a message from my past family, my family member. It's very much connected to the ending of cycles and new beginnings, as well as the 9-9 portal. Wow. So some of you might be seeing it fairly frequently right now. Might be one of your codes. And it's an Ace of Cups, so it's a new beginning. It's an offer of a fresh start. And you might be trying to manifest something, and it's a yes to that, okay? And by the way, everyone, when I work with you, I can bring in your own key codes, your own sequence numbers that are important for you in your journey, all right? Is there anything else that I wanted to share today? Let's just pull like up one final message from 3i Atlas about the 9-9 portal. 7 of Cups. Queen of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. So 2 7s. We got a 7-7. I love that. I almost did another number sequence with 7s. So continue to push forward. Continue to do what you're doing, working on your missions. Like, don't give up. And mission resources are being recalibrated. That we're in a timeline jump. We're in a timeline recalibration right now, and that we're to keep setting our intentions for the timeline we want to be on. And this is what we're moving into. Queen of Wands, a powerful manifester and um, sovereign and aligned with Prime Source Greater, and that's what this is all about. Yes, they're saying just to keep going, to trust and have faith. Okay. Final message. I love it. Star. Yeah, our councils are with us. New councils are being shown to me and others, not the false councils. The false councils are being cleared out. This is also why some of the groups are not thrilled with Realist coming in, because they are part of Prime Source Alliance and they are going to come up and do some cleaning up. See, this individual emptying emptying the pond, emptying the swamp, bringing in new light. I love it. All right, on that note, everyone, if you would like to work with me, so many offers on right now: the Galactic Akashic Records sessions with crystal keys, the Three Eye Atlas transmission sessions and packages, and Galactic Akashic packages as well for your mission. There's also the Divine Union. I have so many things on offer on my website, but remember, whatever you book, the bonus right now is the Gem Booster frequency, either one or the whole package. I love that. All right, sending love and aloha, everyone. How to get a hold of me? Email and website in the description box, sending you love and aloha. There is availability from now through the eclipse and the equinox. So check it out. Email me if you have any questions. Love and aloha from Pink Villa. Take care. Yes, they're just letting me know this is a time limited offer. Absolutely. All right, love and aloha, everyone. The Galactic records are closed.